Hi, I'm Cecelia Heckman. I'm a student in Cabrini College's Introduction to Mass Communications course. In class, we're learning how to be a critical consumer of news and information, as well as a responsible producer of media. For this website project, I'm stepping into the role of responsible producer and working with a team to educate audiences about the injustice of child abuse and neglected children. In this video, I'd like to talk with you about the homelessness that some of these children go through as a result of abuse and neglect. Did you know, in some of these cases of abuse and neglect, the child is fortunate enough to be saved from these abusive situations, but in the long run is still not given the life they deserve because they are never given a permanent caring family after being removed from the abusive situation? It is an unfortunate fact that many children who are removed from abusive homes actually experience a period of homelessness because of it. In fact, the Children's Defense Fund states that 1 in every 4 of the homeless population happens to be children. I'd like to tell you a story about this topic to help you understand it further. The Safe Horizon website tells many stories about the people they were able to help and the struggles they went through. One of these stories is about a young man named Brandon. Brandon suffered through homelessness due to abuse not once but twice during his short life. Brandon was separated from his mother at a very young age when she immigrated to the United States without him or his siblings. When Brandon was able to reunite with his mother, he lived with her and his new stepfather. It didn't take long for Brandon to recognize that his stepfather was abusive, both physically and sexually. At the young age of 14, Brandon decided to run away from home in order to escape this abuse from his stepfather. Like many young abused children who make the same decision, he became homeless. Brandon was one of the luckier of these children and actually had friends and support that helped him to get his high school degree. Unfortunately, this luck didn't always stay with Brandon. After struggling to get a job, Brandon finally got a restaurant job and a boyfriend. Sadly, the abuse from his childhood followed him, and his boyfriend did the same thing. Reliving the abuse from his childhood caused Brandon to feel unsafe and lose his job, which eventually led him once again to homelessness when he couldn't find another job. Brandon's abuse and homeless experiences left him suffering from depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Brandon has since been helped by the Safe Horizon Streetwork program, but some children aren't even that lucky and can never fully escape the abuse or are forced to live on streets for a majority of their lives. I'd like to encourage you to become more educated on this topic by visiting the Children's Defense Fund online at childrensdefense.org. The more we all know, the more we can use our voices to bring about change in service of these children and our society.